Mama, Daddy loves you so much. I love you so much. I love you so much. Oh, hi. Who's this? This is Hercules. Hi. 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 Oh. Hello. Oh, my goodness, Mama. Mama. Good girl. Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, my goodness. It is April's rescue anniversary. She is one of my favorite people. She's one of my favorite people. And Hercules, too. Oh, I love you so much. April was rescued from a deplorable farm, and when we rescued April, we knew that there was a chance that she could have been pregnant. We did not know for sure, and we were waiting for the vet to come and do an ultrasound on April, but before April could have an ultrasound, I came to the barn right before night check, and April had already started giving birth to these beautiful children that are all here in the stall with me right now. This is Peggy. This is Peggy Pig. Mama is one of my most beautiful ladies that I just absolutely love to come to the barn to see her. She is, she's a little firecracker, aren't you? You're a firecracker. It takes a lot of patience to raise these little piglets. And April was the most perfect and patient mama. She gave birth on April 1st. That's why her name is April. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I hate a big Hercules kisses. I said, Daddy loves you so much. I said, Daddy loves you so much. I said, Daddy loves you so much. Everybody's got kisses for me. Hi. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Good boy. You're so big. You're so big. You're goose. Ah! You are so big. Hi. Oh, that's a nice chest. That's a nice chest. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. When April arrived at the farm, she really took to the daily routines that I had with her, and we were able to create a lot of funny moments and memories together. And one of my fondest memories of April is her chasing me around, following me around on the four-wheeler, on the quad service vehicle that we used to go to various parts of the farm. And at the time, there were not as many fences and hallways and gates, and we could really move from one place to the next quickly. And Mama would chase after and bark. You know, pigs can bark. And she was so excited just to be a helper. And she's nibbling my fingers. That's nice. Nibble. Oh, good girl. She just wanted to follow wherever I went, and she would help me, remind me that I should be administering more belly rubs, and she would come and pull on my pant legs. And at the time, April was not fixed is a word that they use, but
she did not have a ovarianectomy yet, and so she had cycles, just like Homo sapiens, how they have a monthly cycle. So about every 28 days, 21 to 28 days, April would have her cycle, and she would be really super chatty and quicker too. She was so quick when she was on her cycle. And there are times where the cycle was so powerful. Oh, about you. And there were times when the cycle was so powerful that we needed to give her her own suite for a few days, because she gave us some challenges for sure as it related to her daily care. We used a we used an app to track the cycles. It was called My Days, and when I got an app notification, I knew that April needed more food, she needs more loving, and she needs more sleep and chocolate.
You coming to see?
Pumpkin has joined us. Right behind me, I don't know if you can see who came in and laid right beside me, but Hercules came and laid right between me, super sweet. An interesting fact about April is when she gave birth to 8 piglets, and 3 of them did not survive birth, unfortunately. 2 of them were stillborn, and the 3rd stillborn did not come for a week after. So around April 7th or April 8th, a week after she birthed 7 pigs, she birthed another stillborn pig. And at the time, when April was giving birth, I remember calling the vet and going, "Oh my gosh, you have to come, hurry." And he says, like, "Why do I need to come?" And just let her have birth, be there to help with the babies, to clean them up and provide a safe space for them, and give me a call in the morning and let me know how we're doing. And basically he says, if any problems arise with the baby piglets as they're birthed, that there's not a whole lot that can be done in those moments, because a lot of times it's underdevelopment or deformities. So we just got a pile of towels, warm water, and lots of dry hay, and a heat lamp, and provided a little corner of the stall for our piglets. And we helped nurse them with Mama, right? We helped nurse them. And the nursing went on for a long time. It for sure was the first time that she was able to actually mother her babies. And the environment that she was in previous to this, where they were breeding her over and over again, of course her babies were taken from her. It truly is I don't want to say one of a kind, but in comparison to the amount of pigs that are in confinement and being, repeat impregnated, repeat bred for consumption, you have to imagine that there was a great deal of heartbreak that April went through as she saw her babies removed time and time again. making her feel safe and giving her that opportunity to be a mother and be able to raise her young and instill her sharp mama attitude and keep her young in line. It was an awesome experience to watch that, and getting to see that dynamic change all the time, getting to experience that with her is something that I will always treasure. So along Memorial Trail, there is a stone early on. The stones are in pretty much chronological order. And early on is a stone that says the 3 little pigs. And that's where actually the baby pigs, there are 3 baby pigs that are buried there. As this was so early on in operations here, and the baby pigs were so small that we were able to dig a grave that, and that's where they are. They're on Memorial Trail, and Memorial Trail is a sacred space for all of us that work here, all of us that watch from home and watch virtually. Memorial Trail is a celebration of the work that we do. Memorial Trail is a place that we can go and reflect and remember all of the lives that we were able to help here at the sanctuary. And of course, none of this is possible without your love and support, the love and support of donors, the love and support of monthly sustainers, the love and support from folks that donate to the auctions that allow us to continue on our mission of showing kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This has been such a life-changing experience, and it has been a pleasure to be amongst people whom we share the same values with.
When I got your love, when I got your I can see when I got your love, when I got your love, oh, I can dream, I believe when I got your love.
Piggy belly. I'm here with Hercules, and Hercules is the biggest pig from Mama's herd, and that's why his name is Hercules. And Hercules is kind of one of the biggest sons of the herd. No, not you. And some things that I can tell you about Hercules. Hercules got kicked out of the family a few years ago, and him and Mercy, they split off from the family group after what was it? Hercules had a blockage, a urinary blockage, a urethral blockage, and he had to undergo emergency surgery. And when he came back, the family rejected him, and it caused a huge fight. And Mercy got into a huge fight, and Mercy ended up breaking 2 of her front hooves quite significantly, and she required dry stall for many months. And Hercules, since he wasn't fitting back in with his family after arriving back from his life-saving surgery, we integrated Mercy and Hercules, and they formed their own little dynamic Heath's Piggy duo. And for years, they slept and they did everything together. And just recently, Hercules has gotten some heroic bravery, and he has started to commingle with other groups, sleeping often with Captain Dan and Pumpkin. 680 pounds of old big Hercules love. And while Hercules was up, I was able to trim off some overgrowth on his pads, and as well as we trimmed Hercules's teeth, which, my goodness, he has big tusks, big piggy tusks, my goodness. And we took off a big chunk from either side. The pig's teeth, they self-sharpen against each other like really tight scissors. And the tusks, the top and the bottom, when they are self-sharpening against each other, one of the tusks becomes very, very sharp. It's typically the bottom tusks where we tip off the tops of them when they become more shank-like. Oh my goodness! Was a belly rubs. Yes, it does. Get in there. Another interesting fact about April that you may or may not know is that a few years ago, April was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she underwent an ovarianectomy at the time, as well as removing the breast cancer. The older the pigs get, the more challenges that come up. It's no different than any other species, that the older we get, the more problems we encounter. They would not have been found if the caregivers were not doing the regular healthcare checks that the residents receive here. Every 6 weeks, the residents are weighed. They are scored for body condition. They are checked out for masses, and we look in their ears and their eyes and their noses and in their mouths if they will let us. And then, of course, checking out their bodies for any sort of irregularities that may or may not have been noted previously. The caregivers here run the world's best individualized care program, hands down, for farmed animals, and it's all because of your love and support that we're able to give these friends that care. And it's something that is so near and dear and important to this farm, is being able to give everyone the individualized care that they deserve.